Hello and welcome to Coca channel. My name is Lome and let's start with Sandviper. Since my window from the balcony is broken, please enjoy the city ambiance for free. Sandviper is a sheer light pink beige jelly lacquer filled with orange red shimmer fully opaque in 3 coats. Not only this is a must-have for nude polish lovers, but it is a great palette cleanser for the days when you don't really want to wear bam in your face colors. What I love about Sandviper is that you can wear it in a few coats only and still get a decent coverage, though it's a bit sheer. It just looks fresh and clean when applied, even though our nails might be very much stained from other not so nude polishes. I remember I used to have black cigarette jeans that would stain as well. At this point, since we are finding things out, they might have been made with a dash of asbestos and a drop of uranium for all we know, and I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Anyways, I just purchased Holotaco's solo mission since I am a huge fan of nudes. Well, mostly my own nudes, but sometimes nudes as in polishes as well. Solo mission is in a dusty rose jelly formula with pink orange iridescent flakes and scattered holo, fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats. Initially, I thought this shade might be too mauvey for my liking, but it is in fact not. I love the iridescent flakies in it, and the polish itself, while being a darker nude, is something interesting and different, yet not too overcrowded with stuff, unlike my overthinker's mind. It does look a bit dark on me, but I still consider it to be a neutral nude shade. Fig Halo by Mooncat is always a good idea when you know the day will be sunny, or if you have electricity in your house, or if you find someone's phone and you are able to turn on the flash while looking for its owner. Or you can keep it, I'm not the boss of you. Well, not yet, anyway. Anyways, the polish is a rose gold leaning towards orange linear holographic, fully opaque in 2 coats. This one's a classic and one of my first Mooncap polishes I ever purchased. No regrets, still wear it all the time and I love it every time. In fact, sometimes I forget how beautiful it is, and when I wear it again, I become surprised that it looks so good, and then I just binge wear it for some time. Flight of the Monarchs by Mooncat is an orange lacquer filled with color-shifting orange to amber to pink to purple shimmer, almost fully opaque in 3 coats. You know that I strongly dislike oranges, but this is an exception. That shade is honestly like liquid gold in a bottle and surprisingly in the same price range. Just kidding. But if you are interested, according to the internet, 12 milliliters of 24K gold now would be priced at $17,500. What will you do with this useless information? Keep it in your brain instead of actually useful stuff, as you should. You're welcome. And here are full hand swatches for all the polishes mentioned before in case you wanted a side-by-side comparison. Now I will talk further. No, I will sing to eliminate the awkward silence until I will be done showing these polishes in various lightings. Whoops, I ran out of time because I talk too much, but now let's go to the reds of the season. Shroomdom by Mooncat is a red jelly lacquer filled with iridescent flakies and hollow glitter, fully opaque in 3 coats. Perfect for you cool skin tone girlies, but may not be as likable if you have warm or olivey toned skin. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments below if you wish, but then you will have to show this video to a friend because that is how things work in this channel. Spread the video like some disease if you want me to get that monetization sometime this year. Yes, I am hilarious for free now, but not for long if you help me by sharing this or any other of my videos. Anyways, another great red is Pandemonium by Mooncat. It is a red lacquer filled with color-shifting red to orange shimmer, fully opaque in 2 coats. Pandemonium is my favorite red out of this list, and I highly recommend getting it or using it if you like orangey red flaky polishes. If you don't, you are weird and have your own opinion, which is absolutely fine, yet I can't help but have a little beef with you since I am biased and I love this polish a lot. You know what I don't love? Teabag method. Guys, it sucks. I tried to glue my pointer and it would break every day anew. I mean, I break crying all the time, so maybe my nail is just highly inspired by me. Who knows, honestly. Anyways, yet another beautiful red is Hot Take by Holotaco. It is a fiery red-orange creme fully opaque in 2 coats. Again, a perfection for all the warm skin skin tone girlies. This polish just screams summer in my opinion, and I think it should look gorgeous as a mani-pedi if you like red polishes, that is. I also would love to scream summer sometimes, but alas, society doesn't always let that happen for us, and we in fact might get into asylum. I mean, as long as the lunch is free, I'm down. And here are all the reds compared together. Pandemonium and Hot Take are the brightest ones, so I definitely recommend grabbing those, or you know, just you do you, as you should. Next up, we have Summer by ILMP, and it is a neon coral pink creme fully opaque in 2 coats. Guys, it's literally in the name, so I just had to put this polish in this list. But also, it is a gorgeous neon salmon pink that I would love to wear anytime regardless of the season when my heart desires some actual summer. I am a huge fan of wearing neons in general, so ILMP, if you have some spare neon polishes, just contact me and I'll be more than happy to try them out. I also had some swatches of Hot Take and Summer together if anyone was interested. Speaking of bright polishes, we also have Life in Plastic by Holo Taco. It's a Barbie pink jelly base with scattered holographic glitter, fully opaque in 3 coats. Any other neon pink you have will also be great for summer. Don't worry if you don't have this exact shade, because I've seen many neons you can get from the same ILMP since this polish is discontinued. Also, ILMP is a bit cheaper, so you save a bit of money too. Regardless, I still love Life in Plastic, I just wish it wasn't as sheer since now I should use a white base for it to make it pop, or a nude one to cover up my stains first so that the shade will be seen better. It's annoying, but it's not a formula issue. Well, it is, but not in that way, you know? Mermaid Bait by Mooncat is a turquoise lacquer filled with extra shifty, super chromy shimmer that shifts dramatically from pink to gold to lime green, giving the shade a baby blue appearance in the sun and a greener appearance in the shade. This description was copy-pasted from Mooncat's site, that's why it sounds like I am happily married with this polish, but don't be silly. I wouldn't marry a polish that is not a muddy green, you guys. That would be crazy. Mermaid Bait is fully opaque in 3 coats. That shift is very beautiful in the sun, so why not wear polish when we have the most sun exposure? If you don't have sun in your country, don't worry, this polish looks absolutely gorgeous in the shade as well. Also, wear your sunscreen every day, I will not ask again. Catfished by Mooncat is an ocean blue lacquer jam-packed with blue, ultra-fine flakies and super micro holographic glitter, almost fully opaque in 3 coats. Ah, the perfect winter-summer shade that looks very good in the shade as well. I just wear it non-stop, and even though it's a bit sheer, it still makes my heart very happy since this polish shines like a disco ball, and apparently I am 2/3 of a crow. Maybe my body only is in a human form while I, myself, am an actual crow trapped in this body with popping knees and a back that is not alright. Unlike Backstreet's Back. Never Tied Down by Holo Taco is a turquoise jelly polish with iridescent flakes, holographic glitter, and crushed hollow fully opaque in 2 coats. Very stainy, please wear protection if you have any, but it is a stunning polish worth to die for. Not die, please don't die for this polish. You can faint a little if you want, or you can politely ask your husband to say how beautiful your nails are today. By politely, I mean just make him say it. They aren't gonna learn to praise your nails themselves, you know? House of Hades by Mooncat is a deep blue purple lacquer packed with cobalt ultra-fine flakies. The polish is fully opaque in 4 thin coats. It is the brightest royal blue to ever walk this earth. Well, nail polishes don't really walk, but you know what I mean. Unless someone will invent legs for nail polishes. That would be hella useful if the house is burning. Just imagine a bunch of your favorite polishes running out to save themselves from the fire. Just shut up and take my money. Blue comparisons are also made. I really just think about everything these days. I would say it's worth your subscribance for sure. Okay, let's do greens as well. Beowulf by Mooncat is an emerald green creme fully opaque in 2 coats. I feel like I wear this one pretty often nowadays, mostly in Skittle manicures. This creme shade is extremely buttery and smooth and just glides on to the nail plate. I haven't noticed it staining, even though green polishes typically do that, packed, but this one doesn't. Whip out some good old Tyrannosaurus Hex by Mooncat from your closet. It is a matte green lacquer filled with green multi-chrome flakies and jam-packed with reflective glitter, fully opaque in 3 coats. This polish just makes me happy in general because it is packed with all things shiny but not overpacked. Also, it's green, so yeah, I love it. If you see this in someone else's declutter, you are probably dreaming, or the owner of the polish has died. There is simply no other explanation why someone would declutter T-Hex. Plankton by Mooncat is a green lacquer filled with green shimmer and super micro holographic glitter, fully opaque in 3 coats. Now, usually metallic polishes are pretty boring, not gonna lie, yet this bright green shade has my heart on a chokehold, if that's even possible. Another must-have, but don't trust me, since all greens are must-have for me. I'm not a good advisor when it comes to greens. I just view almost any green polish through pink glasses, as if I was in love. Playlist by ILMP is a neon lemon lime green polish, fully opaque in 3 coats. Just love it, even though it does have a little bit of a gloopy formula. The color is to die for, but as I mentioned before, I just love neon, so no surprise here. Garden of Evil by Mooncat is a green lacquer filled with violet shimmer and micro holographic glitter, fully opaque in 3 coats. Muddy green with pink shimmer, yes and yes. Sold. Thank you. Next. The Stranger by Mooncat is an olive green creme, fully opaque in 2 coats. It's a must-have for me. Best muddy green to ever exist so far, and I wear it every season, but I figured I will throw it in just in case you forgot how beautiful it is. And here are all those greens together for comparison. This Skittle here is such a classic for me since I often wear green Skittles. Just to make myself feel better, I love how different green can be, and yes, I must collect them all. Dragon Scales by Mooncat is a multi-chrome flaky lacquer filled with holographic glitter that shows between shades of magenta and lime green, fully opaque in 3 coats. Looks good not only on its own but with oxblood reds and muddy olive greens. The shift is unreal, and every time I wear it, it makes me super happy. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and see you in a few mental breakdowns as usual. Bye!